Hi, my name is Akiva Goldman. I'm the director and founder of Goldman and Associates. Our firm has a primary focus on family law issues here in Michigan. And today we're continuing our video series designed to educate and inform the public, so please subscribe to our channel. Every now and then we'll take a question from our viewing audience. Sometimes it's a fact issue. Sometimes it's a question of opinion. We've been given a question recently, and I'll just read it to you verbatim. Are men treated fairly in family courts? End of quote. Well, that's an interesting question. I think it could be convincingly argued that there was certainly a time in the 50s and the 60s where women, particularly in custody cases, seemed to get the majority of the decisions in their favor. That is to say, there was a gender bias in favor of the mom having custody of the kids. The idea is that the mom has always been the custodial parent. She should continue to do so. It's in the best interest of the children that the mom do that. Dad doesn't know what he's doing. Dad's not involved. Dad didn't do the school things, the doctor things, the other things. So mom always got the nod. That may have been the case years ago, but it is really, truly not the case now, and certainly not the effort of the court to express a preference for one parent over another. That is not what the court does. The court is going to take into account what's in the best interest of the children. That may go with a decision toward dad, that may go with a decision toward mom, but it won't be because one of them's the dad and one of them's the mom. It'll be because it's in the best interest of the children, in that particular case, that the children go here rather than there. So even if you want to stay statistically, I'm looking at these decisions and Judge so-and-so in the such and such court, 80% of the time the custody decisions go to mom. Even if that's the case statistically, it does not mean that dads are treated unfairly in the courts. What it may mean is that kids are treated fairly all the way around. And sometimes it's fair for the kids to go to mom and sometimes to dad. And if it works out disproportionate one way or another, again, it's not a gender-based analysis. It's rather a best interest analysis, and that's how it goes. So in my opinion, I think dads are treated just as fairly as moms are. Does it mean that some particular judge somewhere won't continue with an old bias toward one parent or another? No, I suppose that could happen. But when we talk about a general proposition, whether or not dads are treated fairly with respect to custody and parenting time and support and all those issues, I would say that they are. I would say that it doesn't mean that if someone loses custody, they're not going to say, I was treated unfairly, or the judge didn't listen to me, or the judge only cared about them. I've heard clients say those kind of things, but in a fair, balanced assessment of what truly went on in those particular cases, I would say that the courts don't so much judge a person as they judge the actions of a person. And it could be that in a particular custody case, the court will judge the actions of the father to be inconsistent with the best interests of the children, or vice versa. So I would say it's pretty well balanced. If you have any questions about your particular case, of course, reach out and we'll be glad to help you out.